Test, test. Test, test.
Sure. Testing. Yep. Welcome to round 7 of the NPL Women New South Wales competition, where we've got Northwest Sydney Spirit taking on the Illawarra Stingrays at Christie Park. We'll be underway in just a second. It's an exciting matchup here. We've got the teams coming in at the bottom of the table. Both teams desperate for a win and 3 points. We'll go through the lineups as soon as we're underway. We should be starting any second now. Just waiting for the okay from the ref. And we're underway here for round 7 action. We'll go through the lineups first. With the home side, we've got number 1, Jasmine Silva in goals. And then we've got number 11, Michaela Gavranich. 13, Annalise Brewster. 14, Jordan Drysdale. We'll just take a pause here as this free kick is put into the goal and header off Lemon there, but just goes out harmlessly there. Back to the lineups for you. We've then, for continuing with Spirit, we've got 16 Grace Attard, 17 Harper Pell, 19 Frankie Morrow, 25 Lola Greenbirch, 27 Andrea Plates, 29 Alexis Malaya, 34 Surveyor Lele. As Spirit just have the free kick here. Short pass there from Pell, but easily caught back up. As Spirit are on the attack here, we'll go through the Illawarra lineup. In goals, we've got number 1, Kiara Roche, number 6, Jasmine Lemon, number 7, Chloe Middleton, number 8, Ella Gillies, number 12, Ruby Egan Brown, number 13, Kayla Austin, number 17, Adelaide Thompson, number 19, Annalise Grove, 25, Annabella Pickard, and 30, Lucy Baggio, and 34, Brooklyn Hudson. And that's just one in the midfield there by Brooklyn Hudson. And Illawarra are on the attack here. And that's just a wide shot there from Egan Brown. Nothing too much to trouble the keeper there. Spirit playing it short. And it's one back high up the pitch by Baggio. And Stingrays will keep that pressure on. As for the subs for Stingrays, I'll just go through those for you. Goalkeeper on the bench is Caitlin Russell. Then we've got 20, Lana El Cordy. 23, Gemma Bishop. 26, Madison Cashier. 32, Madison Sawkins. And 36, April Rowley. As for the bench for Spirit, we've got a very short bench with just the 3. Sub-goalkeeper Annie Foote, 24 Charlotte Finnerty, and 28 Alicia Leggett. This has just gone out for a corner here. First corner of the match is going towards Stingrays. And that one's just whipped in, headed by Baggio. And Lemon gets a chance, but safe hands there from Selva. And she's released it quickly for Pell up the line here. Egan Brown on the tack again, down this left wing. Just trying some fancy footwork there, not able to get around the Spirit defence though, as Stingrays just recycle it back. And that's a low clearance there, and Thompson just couldn't connect the pass there. Again, Spirit's not able to be connecting their passes in this midfield, which has seemed to be the story of Spirit's season so far. Which, speaking of which, the big story to come out of Spirit is after 6 games, they have let go of their coach, John Sarukis. After that's across into the middle, and Egan Brown is just going to try to get there, but is unable to act on that one. Yes, Spirit have let go of their coach, Sarukis, after the first 6 games, where they have conceded 31 goals with 0 wins to their name and sitting at bottom of the table in relegation spot. Shot comes in from Egan Brown, but that's an easy save there for Selva. At the moment, Spirit have Jai Cross as their interim coach while the club searches for a permanent replacement. But it should be interesting to see if we have any significant changes in this side today, because if they want to get back up that table, they will need to be making some changes. Pell just running up this near side here. Just a nice interception there from Annalise Grove. Good piece of play there from Spirit, but just unable to connect there with that ball going out for a Stingrays throw-in. Just missed there from Lela, and it's going to go out to that far side to Baggio, and Egan Brown in the middle. She's just being double teamed there by Spirit, deemed all legal, and Spirit can run away with this one up the other end. Long ball there for Morrow to chase, but unable to get there in time. We've just ticked into 8 minutes here, still 0-0. that's just gone out for another Spirit throw there, but Stingrays are going to put this pressure on high and try to keep them down in their defensive end. And Brooklyn Hudson just able to slip away from a few players there. But Spirit have consolidated at the back. That's a loose pass there from Malia. And it gives Hudson another chance. Feeding it out to Grove on this far side. Just managed to be shepherded over the line there by Layla. Nothing too pressing. Attard there, I believe she's fouled, and the ref has agreed with her in the end. Sorry, the ref has agreed that she has fouled Egan Brown there. So the free kick to Stingrays. Going out for the throw on the far side. But the ref deemed that one a Spirit throw. Egan Brown putting the pressure on here, but a little bit too much pressure there, and she's given away the foul on Layla. Spirit are content here to play amongst the back line as they have with all their goal kicks so far, but that one's just gone out for an Illawarra throw-in. Illawarra seeing the chance to put this pressure on Spirit. As we said, this backline has been a little shaky throughout these last weeks, conceding 31 goals in their last 6 games. Spirit's got some room in the middle here. They're going to switch it over to the far side. And that's just gone up to Brewster. And that's just given back there. And Chloe Middleton running down that far side. She's got space ahead of her. And she's just missed that there. She had a player in the middle, but an unfortunate one there. Just got stuck under her feet. Spirit playing that one quick. As we said, they're looking to play amongst this back line and work it up forwards. Hell here on the far side has got some room, but decided to go backwards all the way to keeper Selva now. And Selva's just going to switch it out to that far side. Just a push in the back there from Drysdale, giving away the free kick in the middle of the park. And they're just going to send that down the near side, but one back by Spirit. Capitalised there by Thompson and just safely into the arms of Selva. Malia has room here. She's going to send it out to Pell. Intercepted by Grove. And just the foul there committed by Attard. Brooklyn Hudson's just had some room there, and through to Egan Brown. Safe hands there from Selva though. Despite conceding 31 goals this season, Selva has had quite a good season in goals for Spirit. Has been able to keep the scoreline down, if that's believable enough to think. Just been pulled up for a foul just right on the byline here. And that one's just going to harmlessly go out for a goal kick there. A little bit risky there. The pressure from Brooklyn. Across the middle there, and just had to be cleared out by Selva. And that's going to be a throw in for Illawarra here. They're going to try to quickly keep that pressure on. Egan Brown on the byline, crossing it in. We've got players in the middle, but nothing too concerning here. Pell will just be able to run this out. Spirit seeing the chance to put some pressure on here. Haven't been up the Stingrays end too much. Spirit are just comfortable to pass it around the back here, waiting for something to open up. They've got quite a big gap at the back, which Brooklyn Hudson is looking to capitalise on there. Just powerful back pass there. Roche did good to control it. Spirit have got numbers here, and the shot, nice save there from Roche. Was on target, that shot there. Spirit's first shot of the game so far. Just one high up there, but just going to be pounced on by goalkeeper Selva. That one's just seemed to have gone out on that far side. So it'll be a throw in for Stingrays. Egan Brown's got space in front of her here. She's got players coming in the middle as well if she's able to get the ball in there. And she is able to get the cross in. And open space in the middle. Cleared by Spirit though. And it gives Morrow the chance to have a run at the Stingrays' defence. Just unable to connect there with a Tard. And we've got Stingrays coming down this far side. And cross into the middle. But nicely cleared there by Pell. Just into the back of Brooklyn's heels there. Just going to flick it on, but nothing too concerning there. Although it's going to come back in. Egan Brown's got the head on it. And she's just going to pressure Pell there. Chloe Middleton is just going to have time in this midfield just to reconsolidate with her back line. Lemon there. Just trying to find a way through, and they may have found it here in Brooklyn Hudson. And Egan Brown coming through, but that's just been knocked out and just won't go out for the corner there by Layla. So it's going to be a throw deep in the defensive half there. Going to be taken by Grove. And just unable to connect there with Hudson offside, so that's just gone out for a goal kick. Just gone out on the far side again there for another Illawarra's throw-in. This game is happening mostly in the Illawarra's attacking half. A few rare chances for Spirit, but there have been nothing too much of concern. Just 24 minutes in here, and we're still 0-0 between the Northwest Sydney Spirit and Illawarra Stingrays in our round 7 clash. Layla here has time in the middle, not too much pressure coming from the Stingrays, as that pass just isn't able to connect. Middleton just pressuring Gavranich there. And a long shot there, just over the bar. From Frankie Morrow there, that one just gone over the bar. But a good chance, one of the better chances of this half. When Spirit have gotten a sight on goal, they have looked good. They've had 2 strikes from distance here and not too far off. And just one high up there, a little bit miscommunication of who's going to take that one. Grunenberg. Shot blocked. Plates just running towards her own goal there as Spirit are able to reconsolidate. Low on the attack. And just through to the middle here, and that's just run through all the Spirit players and able to be cleaned up by the Stingrays defence. And just strong block tackle there from Gavranich. And it's going to be passed back into the middle here. Spirit has got room. This is Malia. Out to Pell. Against Grove. And Grove's done well there to just put it out. But it's going to stay with Spirit here. And just one back there. But they're going to pass it back to their back line. Grunenberg here battling with Middleton. Middleton's got it back. She's got space in this midfield. And just intercepted there. If Spirit are able to just pick it up. They've got numbers forward here. Attard is just going to send it up this far side. Morrow is just going to get there in time. She's got numbers coming into the box right now. She's able to get around her defenders. And cross in there by Attard. And it's just gone wide of the post there. Good chances there from Spirit. Starting to get into their attacking half. And they're looking good. One back again in the midfield by Spirit. Layla here. And she's just going to put that into Egan Brown. Then being able to be picked up by Brooklyn Hudson. But nothing too much trouble there for Selva. That one's just going to safely go back to their goalkeeper, and Stingrays are going to be able to consolidate again here. Up to Egan Brown, and nice nutmeg there from Brooklyn, but unable to win it back after. And that's just given up easily in the middle there to Thompson. And Hudson's going to have a shot and just wide there. Looks like Selva's going to take this one long. They've given up on the short goal kicks here, it seems. And just one there by Middleton. And Spirit are going to take that early with Grunenberg sending that out, trying to find Gavranich, but it's just not going to get there. And cleared by Stingrays, who are able to go on the attack here. But that's just been put out by Baggio. Morrow's got space here. And unfortunately Gavranich is just offside there. So it's just harmlessly going to roll out for another goal kick. Just one there by Baggio. Just going to come back to Pinkard. But it's just going to result in a Spirit throw-in in the end. Adelaide Thompson there, just clearing that one up the field. And that's just been given back to Brooklyn Hudson. A little bit of a risky pass there from Selva, but it's found Brewster in the end. He's just going to send it long here from Morrow, who's just not going to get there in time. "32 minutes in here at Christie Park, and we're still 0-0. One high up the pitch there. Morrow here. She's going to take a shot, but into the safe hands of Roche there. Roche's going to release quickly, Up to Egan Brown. And she's going to get the run on it here. She's got room. And excellent save there by Selva. Oh, but that's been called up for a penalty there. Layla giving up the penalty there on Egan Brown. Spirit are arguing their case here. But it's not going to change the mind of the ref. Egan Brown is going to step up to take this penalty here after winning it. And into the bottom right corner there from Egan Brown. Excellently taken penalty. Just sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. After quite a few good chances there from Spirit, it's Illawarra with the opening goal here from a penalty from Egan Brown. And we're underway again. And Stingrays are going to start with putting the pressure right back on them. And that shot's gone way too high and wide, just up onto the roof of the bathrooms here behind the goal. Spirit just need to stay calm here. They haven't been doing too badly, but it seems like the pressure's getting to them here with Illawarra. Pressing them high up the field, and they're able to win it back here with Egan Brown again. That's going to be another throw in for Stingrays. Looks like it's going to be the long throw from Grove. Bit of a miss kick there. But just relieving some of the pressure, putting it out here. Stingrays aren't looking to relieve any of this pressure though, taking this throw quickly. Egan Brown just out to Grove. And Lemon is just going to put this through, cleared by Drysdale. Oh, and Lemon just hasn't been aware of her surroundings there, just being taken by Grace Attard. But not for long. Egan Brown's got it back and she's going to send it up the middle. Baggio coming through here. And just had to be cleared there by Selva. Looks like the foul's just been given for the push in the back there from Baggio on Brewster. So relieving some of the pressure again. Spirit have just got to stay calm here. They've had their chances. Here they come up the far side with Morrow. And that's just an unfortunate one. Just got her foot stuck in the turf there. Pell pressuring on this far side. On this near side, sorry. And Egan Brown here. She's caused some real trouble for Spirit so far. If she can just get this in the middle. Oh, an open goal there, but just put over by Baggio. That's going to be one she's going to want back. An excellent run there from Egan Brown. She has been causing some trouble for this backline of Spirit. And one high up again by Chloe Middleton here. Just whacked into her own player, unfortunately. But they're going to try to keep the pressure on. The space in the middle here. Hudson just won it back and she's just going to send it out wide, and that one is over again on to the roof of the bathrooms again. That shot coming in from Austin. They're just going to pressure here again. Brooklyn Hudson trying to win that back high up. Out to Attard here. Just trying to go 1-2 with Pell. Keeps getting it back here though, but just one player too many, and that one's cleared by Gillies. One back by Egan Brown here. Stingrays are just going to play it calm. Out to Pickard on this far side. Just been deemed the foul there in the back of Plates. Pell here, she's got room and she's just going to take it. Up here to Gavranich. And Egan Brown's got space here. And nicely intercepted there by Drysdale. But it's going to come back out to Austin. Chloe Middleton again in the middle of the park. Brooklyn Hudson here. She's going to take a shot across from distance and just gone around the goalkeeper. Egan Brown's put it in the back of the net, but that is offside, that one. An excellent vision there from Hudson, but just unable to stay onside there for Egan Brown. Been pushed off the ball there by Baggio, who's sent it back to a centre back, Lemon. And they're just going to recycle here. All the way back to the goalkeeper in Roche. And just out to that far side, excellent pass there from Lemon to Baggio, who's earned the throw-in on the far side. And that one's just going to run out harmlessly for the goal kick. Just ticking into the final minutes here with Illawarra up 1-0 thanks to a penalty goal from Egan Brown. Just cross in, Egan Brown's in the middle here. High challenge there from Thompson, but it's gone straight back out to Greenberg, who's able to send it up the pitch. They've got players in the middle here. And shot comes in from Greenberg there. Powerful one. Had to be parried away by Kiara Roche. Good chances there in the dying stages of this first half from Spirit. Loose pass there. Unfortunate one with all the pressure Spirit have been putting on. Plates here, just fouled by Adelaide Thompson. And Layla's just going to pass that one in. It's come back out to Molly here. Pell's just going to cross this in just over the head of Greenberg. And that's going to go all the way out for a Stingrays throw in. Ticking into stoppage time here. Wouldn't imagine there'd be too many. We haven't had too many stops in this game. And there's the first half just drawn to an end. Just the one goal in it so far. Penalty goal to Egan Brown in the 34th minute. And we'll go to the sheds here and we'll be right back with more action for the second half. we've got a corner. We've got a corner here at the far end for Illawarra. I'll just go over those subs again from half time. We've had number 20, Lana El Cordy, come on for number 17, Adelaide Thompson, for the Illawarra Stingrays. This corner in here by Hudson. Just over the head of everyone there. One back on that far side by Grove. They're just going to set up for the free kick here. Grove is going to take it on that far side. And just into the chest of Brooklyn here. But just one back by Plates. Just going to play it all the way back to their keeper here for Spirit. And just one back in the middle of the field here by Badgier. But she's given it out there to Gavranich. Going to come straight back. Plates is just going to send that one up the field, which is just going to be a nice safe take for Roche there. Stingrays have got numbers here, but that's just been deemed offside there on Egan Brown. Out to Gavranich here. She's got some space. She's got players coming with her. She's going to take it herself, though, and just put out there by Pickard for a corner. Another corner on this same near side here for Spirit. Gavranich is just going to take this one, swing it in. It's going to be brought down, and that is a powerful shot there from Plates. Just wide of that top corner. A good shot there and some good chances for Spirit. Attard just been taken down there, but deemed all right by the ref, and it's just going to be pinged out to this far corner for Egan Brown to run onto, and she's just going to be able to earn her side the corner there. This one's just going to be whacked in by Brooklyn, but it's going to go over the heads of everyone. One back here by Pickard. It's going to send it forward, but it's going to be intercepted by Gavranich. Out on this far side to Pell. The battle between Egan Brown and Pell resuming on that far side now. One's just rebounded there off Gavranich, but Drysdale is able to do well there to just see it out for the Illawarra throw in. It's just going to be cleared out for another Stingrays throw in here. It's a little chance for Spirit to settle and reset this defensive shape. One back there by El Cordy, the sub from half time. Baggio trying to thread that through to El Cordy, but just intercepted there by Brewster. El Cordy with a little nutmeg there, but not able to get it back on the other side. But Molly is going to have room here in the midfield. The slide challenge from Chloe Middleton isn't able to make the most of it out here tomorrow. So that was Attard, and she's just not able to get the shot on target there. But a good run away there, started by Malia in the middle of the park. Some positive chances for Spirit. Brooklyn Hudson here turning away from a few defenders. And Baggio just sending that one out. One for El Cordy to run onto. And she's just able to get there in time, able to keep it in. She's got players in the box. And that one's just not going to make it to any of them, unfortunately. And it's going to roll all the way back to the defense there. Brooklyn Hudson here passing another one forward to Egan Brown. But just intercepted there by Layla. Molly's got space in the middle again, and she's sending it out to Gavranich here, who's got space and time. She's got players in the middle for her, and she's just going to send that across the face of goal, and no players able to get on the end of that one. We're going to have our first sub here for Spirit. We've got Harper Pell, number 17, coming off. And I'll let you know who that is once I see it. They do only have two outfield subs on the bench for Spirit, so it's either Finity or Leggett. And that is Finity there, who just come on in the attacking position. As I mentioned, the only other outfield sub on the bench for Spirit is Alicia Leggett. She had played every minute so far this season. But, as we did mention, change in coach. and perhaps a change in player personnel as well. Just a little bit of a miss kick there from Malia. This one's out for Plates. She's got players in the middle, and that's where she's going to send it. Gavranich is just going to receive it. Some fancy footwork there. That's just a loose ball there from Malia. But Grove's pass is not going to able to connect with Egan Brown on that far side. Just in the 61st minute here, still just the one goal, the penalty to Egan Brown, putting Stingrays up 1-0. Gavranich has got space here. She's got Morrow on the far side, and that's who she's going to take it to. And Morrow's just been cleaned up there after sending the cross in. So Pickard is just going to give away that foul. It's just going to be a little bit of a shorter corner here for Spirit. Gives them a chance to get their numbers in the box. As I mentioned, they are still only 1-0 down. They can get back into this game. Gavranich sending that one in and just headed away there by Lemon. And just safe back to the keeper. Roche is just going to wind some time off the clock here, waiting for Spirit to put the pressure on. Across the face of goal here, a little bit of a dangerous one. Brooklyn Hudson is going to take the shot. An excellent save there from Jasmine Silva. Excellent shot taken, heading for the top corner there from Brooklyn Hudson, but an excellent save from Jasmine Silva. As I had mentioned earlier, Jasmine Silva has been quite the player for Spirit, despite conceding the 31 goals. She has kept Spirit's score lines somewhat respectable, you could say, up to you. That one's just been called back there. We're getting a sub, and that is Spirit emptying their entire outfield bench. That's Alicia Leggett coming on. And that is their captain, Drysdale, has just come off on that far side. Another consecutive corner here, just put onto the top of the net there. The newest sub here, Leggett. Almost one back there by Grove. Brewster here. She's just going to try send it long. Spirit needs to stay calm here. And this is going to run out to Baggio, but Selva there. Another great take. Malia in the centre of the park. It's just going to be sent out there to Grace Attard. And that looks like that is Baggio just being tripped there on the far side. It's going to result in a free kick for Stingrays. And that's just headed out by Leggett there for another corner. Stingrays are starting to pile up the corners here, but they haven't got anything from them just yet. Whipped in by Brooklyn Hudson, and that's an excellent header there from Lemon. Just able to get off her player and had a clear header on target there. Just a little lapse in judgment there from Spirit, but well done to Lemon to be able to get away from her player and head that one home for 2-0 for Stingrays. Just ticking into the 68th minute here. And that is 2-0 up for Stingrays. It's gonna be quite the battle uphill here for Spirit if they're going to want to get something out of this game. They have only managed to score 1 at the most in any of their games. Grace Attard here. And it's just fallen tomorrow. But just cleared by Gillies up the field here. Leggett back to a keeper. But it's just been cleared to Egan Brown. Up this far side for Gavranich. And just been put out there by Brooklyn Hudson. And the shot coming in there from Plates, but nothing too troubling for the goalkeeper there. Egan Brown doing some defensive work here, able to win it deep in her own half. Just able to put it forward here. I'm just going to put the pressure on again, Egan Brown. That's just a loose pass there, picked up by Middleton. And Baggio is just going to shoot there, but a safe one straight into the hands of the keeper there. Attard here. She's going to pass that out to the far side, but just cleared by Grove there. Middleton's just going to have some time to reconsolidate with her back line. Just switched over here to Pinkard. But it's just going to be passed up to no one in particular to be picked up by Leggett. And that's just a loose pass there going to Brooklyn Hudson, but just unable to keep that, sending it back to Plates. Grove here on the far side is one that went up, just a sliding challenge there and just taken out more affinity there than actually getting the ball. A little bit of a loose pass here, a little bit of miscommunication, but Gavranich is able to pick it up. And they've got space here for Grace Attar to run towards goal. And that's just unable to connect with Greenberg there. This one here just has to be cleared by Gavranich. It's going to go out for a corner. On this near side this time for Stingrays. Looks like we're going to have another sub here. This time for Stingrays. As we did mention, Spirit have already emptied their entire bench. Looks like Baggio's gone off there, I believe. And palmed away by Silva there. And headed on there by Brooklyn Hudson. Trying to find the newest sub in April Rowley. Running onto the ball now here, but she's just been deemed offside there. That's just a loose ball picked up by Finity. Spirit have the numbers here on the attack if they're just able to get it. A little bit of a collision between Grove and Lemon. But Lemon's able to come away with that one. Baggio there in the midfield, just losing out. Giving a little push in the back there after play. And the shot from way out there from Malia, but safe hands for Roche. For Stingrays, that was Alana El Cordy that has made way for April Rowley. The halftime sub has been subbed there. Looks like it could have been injury there for her. So we wish her all the best. Hopefully nothing too serious. For anyone that does remember, last time Stingrays were at this ground earlier this season. Oh, that was an interesting one there from Brewster. She's just picked up Egan Brown and she's given away the foul right on the box. It's going to be another free kick for Brooklyn Hudson, who has taken all the free kicks so far. As I mentioned, it is not Stingrays' first time playing here this season. They played Gladesville Raven, the other team that shares this ground, coming out in a 0-0 draw there. Having a little bit of a better day at Christie Park today as Brooklyn whips this one in, and that's just over the bar there by the sub Rowley. As I was saying last time Stingrays played here, the 0-0 draw, Brooklyn Hudson here, she's just going to put it around the keeper. She's got Egan Brown, but nice recovery there from Selva. She's done well there to get back up and block that. And just one back again there from Plates. Gavranich here on this far side. She's got two players ahead of her. Just pass it into the middle there. Morrow now wearing the armband for Spirit after Drysdale has been taken off. Through ball there. Just unable to make the most of it there for Greenberg. Give it up in the midfield there to Brooklyn Hudson and just out to Egan Brown. She's going to have space here. She's going to cut in and take the shot. An excellent save there again from Jasmine Selva. Selva having quite the game here. As I said, she has had quite the season despite these score lines. She has been very good for Spirit. She will be heading away to college in the US, though, halfway through the season, so that is going to be a massive loss for Spirit. Someone that they're going to definitely need a replacement for. Headed away there by Greenberg, and Middleton's just going to take the shot off the heels of Gavranich. Out for another corner. Stingrays are really starting to pile up these corners. Their second goal did come from the corner with the header from Lehman in the 68th minute. Just going to send this one back to Grove here, and she's just going to send the ball in. Whacked up there by Leggett, and it's just going to fall to Gillies. Saved by the keeper, and just a foul there from Egan Brown on the keeper. As we just tick into the 80th minute here, 2-0 to the Illawarra Stingrays. Selva's just going to take a second here. Sorry, we're having a sub. That is Jasmine Limon that's gone off. Egan Brown's just been pushed off the ball there, but she's won it back. Through ball to Baggio. Again, Brown, nice heel back, but just an easy save there for Selva. Gemma Bishop is the player that has come on for Stingrays. Just foul in the middle of the pitch there. On Brewster, I believe that was. So Gemma Bishop on there for Jasmine Lemon. Jasmine Lemon with the second goal. She's having a good game. And Chloe Middleton's just going to keep this in here. And is going to have to concede the throw in but instead of the corner. And Gavranich just isn't able to keep that one in. That's been pulled up for a handball. Spirit going to try to take it quickly, but had to rethink that. Back to Leggett here. The message from their goalkeeper to switch it. Out here to Gavranich. She's got space. She's got players coming in, and she's just going to cross this in here. And the header from Finity just isn't going to make it. Sorry, that was Greenberg. My apologies. Spirit are still going for these goals here. As I did mention, they haven't scored 2 in a game yet this season, but this would be the season, this would be the game they want to do it. Out here to Egan Brown. Just going to cut into the middle, and she's got players, but just picked up there by Plates. Switched that out, but there was no one coming on that side there. As we're just having the sun start to set here at Christie Park. We're just reaching in on 4:45 p.m. almost. As we can see the shadows cast across the ground from the players. The knee of Leggett there, but Brewster's just able to clear it. Plates just won that in the middle of the pitch. And one back by Baggio. She's going to have some space and she's going to shoot, but straight into the glove of Selva there. And that one's just been cleared out this far side. Brewster's going to take this throw quickly to Leggett. Crowded in that midfield, but Baggio's come away with it. Put it out here for Egan Brown. And Gavranich has just cleared that one there. Able to keep it in. For Leggett. Just going to have some space and time here. But just been picked up by Middleton in the middle of the pitch. Egan Brown here just isn't going to be able to get to that ball, and it's going to run out for the goal kick. We've ticked into the final 5 minutes here. Still 2-0 to the Illawarra Stingrays. Goals from Egan Brown and Lemon. Spirit's got room in the middle of the pitch here. That pass is a little short, but Gavranich is able to get there. She's got room on goal and she's going to shoot for it, and an excellent save there by Kiara Roche. That was looking destined to go in there. And it's just going to give Spirit a chance for a corner on this near side. Going to be taken by Gavranich. And that one there is just headed down by Finity, but just grasped onto by Roche. That was a good chance there for Spirit. They're going to want to keep this pressure on if they're going to want to get a goal back. Gavranich again. She's been good this game. Oh, and just lost her footing there, but she's won it back. Malia here. Into the middle with Morrow. Egan Brown is just going to protect the ball here. Finity's just able to win that back here. Recycle it back. Spirit have got players. Out to Gavranich again. Through to Morrow. And Morrow's just won the corner there off Brooklyn Hudson. Going to be another in-swinger here from Gavranich. And the header off Affinity. Out to that far side. Attard just battling there. Hasn't been able to win the corner, but she's won the throw-in on this far side. Stingrays just going to try use up some time here and take some subs. Relieve some of the pressure. Looks like Egan Brown is coming off. Goal scorer. And we've also got Pickard coming off. Coming on here, we've got Madison Sawkins and Madison Cashier are the two subs that have come on. So that is Stingrays emptying their entire bench as well, except for their reserve goalkeeper. And they've just run into the subs there on the sideline. It's going to go for a Spirit throw. Baggio's just got it back on this far side. Still with Baggio. And Stingray's just going to hold it up in that corner there. Battling from Brewster. And it looks like she's won the throw there. No, she hasn't. That's going to be a Stingray's throw. Layla just trying to get the play quickly underway. Long throw there from Grove, and it's just been put out for the corner. Short corner taken, but they're going to swing it in. Gillies reflected into Leggett, and she's just going to be able to put it out on this far side. Stingrays just going to take their time here. They've got no rush. And they're just going to hold it in this near corner now. That's going to be a Spirit throw in. They're going to want to get it up the pitch quickly. Not too much longer of this game left. Spirit have got to go from end to end here if they're going to want something. Morrow here in the middle of the park. Backflip there from Finity. And Layla's just going to be able to keep that in on the far side. Or not quite. It's just going to be put out for the corner there. We're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time here. Can't be too much more to go. We haven't had too many stoppages in this half yet. Through ball there. But Attard just isn't going to be able to keep up with that one. And that brings us to the end of the match there. A 2-0 win for the Illawarra Stingrays against Northwest Sydney Spirit here to kick off round 9 of the NPL New South Wales women's competition. Goals from Ruby Egan-Brown in the 34th minute, and that one a pen from Egan-Brown, and then the header from Jasmine Lemon in the 68th minute. I've been Emily Arnold, and thank you for watching this one today. We've got more games in the NPL Women's tomorrow, and we've got Spirits Men coming up right after this one if you would like to watch some more.